Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this daily currency call where we share our analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So the usual schedule of the week is usually Monday Aussie and Kiwi, Tuesday Euro, Wednesday Pound, Thursday Yen and Gold, which is today, and Friday the Canadian dollar. So before we start today's session, to help me with this poll, is it your first time here? So yeah, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Just a quick look at the poll again. Yeah, we have quite a few first-timers here. So to help me with the next poll, how did you get here? So a quick introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than US $12 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He's also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. So just a quick look at the poll again. Yeah, I see a lot of you coming in from the Telegram channel and Traders Club. So I just want to do a quick sharing about what the Traders Club is all about. So this is our private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be regardless of whether you are new, experienced part-time or full-time trading. So if you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals for absolutely free. So a question you might have here is that we have told you when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals attached with charts and actually guide you on where to exit to, so that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. So if you're new to trading and require some coaching, we have weekly webinars on Monday and Wednesday. So on Monday, we run through trade ideas, update you on recent market economic developments. And on Wednesday, we do live trading sessions where you trade together with Jin and enter trades live. So this is the best time to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. So like lastly, we have a wide range of analysis like the currency watch list every day, weekly currency correlation tables, tutorial videos like our 4-day FX Kickstarter videos are all here to get you started trading immediately. So to join the group, you just have to head over to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. It's a paid subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you're facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any risk on your trades, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit or some coaching to improve your confidence and strategy immediately. So with a close-knit community, with senior traders and Jin here to guide us, trading can definitely be enjoyable and profitable. So if you haven't already, hop on and join us. So with that, I'll pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
Good morning. So it is, Thursday today, going through the yen pairs and gold. For the club members, just let me know right now. You joined us yesterday last night for the live trading session. Did you like it? Give me a big thumbs up if you attended and you liked the live trading session last night. One guy. I'm not doing this anymore then. 2 guys, 3, 4. All right. Awesome. So we did get into one good trade, did some good analysis last night. For those of you who have not already joined us, make sure you get on to the Traders Club, where we on Wednesday nights actually trade live together, just so that it's not all theory, it's not just all talking about what to do. It's also about trading live, entering trades together, analyzing the markets. So looking at the US yen pairs, or US yen, the euro yen, the pound yen, and gold, a few things to look forward to. Okay, so forextradingasia.com, again, head there, register for your account, read all the analysis, rate your analysis, rate what you read, get points, get your Amazon gift card. I use it for the economic calendars as well. Okay, so today, Thursday here, we've had the Aussie numbers, we had the New Zealand numbers, these are all passed already. The main thing you're going to focus on tonight, is the US GDP numbers quarter on quarter. US GDP numbers quarter on quarter was 4.0%, expected to be 4.2%. So 4% going to 4.2%, looking at an improvement in the GDP numbers. What this improvement might actually mean is that we could see some upside towards the US dollar, but follow that trend. We've seen a lot of US dollar weakness come around, well, over the last couple of weeks or months. Now with some US dollar strength come around, it's going to be only that few trades that you should be looking at, and it is going to be one of those trades we'll be talking about today. Okay, so US GDP numbers 4.2 looks like it might be about 4.2, maybe even a little bit better. It might be even a little bit better than 4.2%. So I'm anticipating some US dollar strength tonight, with jobless claims going from 861K to 838K, looking like it's dropping a little bit, and home sales, not much change. Pending home sales, not much change there. Followed with Friday, well, early morning on Friday, we have FOMC members speaking. Probably not going to do too much here. As we look at the yen pairs, we have Tokyo CPI numbers, core CPI numbers, still at minus 0.4%. CPI inflation in Japan doesn't change too much, so I'm not too concerned there. Followed with pound numbers, we spoke about it yesterday. Euro numbers, we spoke about it on Tuesday. And then we have some US numbers come around late on Friday night. Probably not going to move too much, especially as consumer sentiment goes from 76.2 to 76.5. Not a huge change there. Some other things to pay attention to is the Fed budget as it's being released on Saturday morning or late Friday in the US. Okay, so all that in mind, we are possibly looking at some US dollar strength come around. Quite simple. Some US dollar strength come around. What to pay attention to? Looking at the charts, right? Looking at the charts, this is the US yen on the H4 time frame. US yen on the H4 time frame. Yesterday, we entered a trade. I'll show you that. Yesterday, together, we traded from that point upwards towards resistance, about that 15, 16, 17 pip profit. Some of you have seen and closed out at that level. Right now on the H4 time frame, we are still sitting at the 106 resistance level. That 106 resistance level. There were some questions in the Traders Club, what to do at this point. It looks like it's breaking 106. It hasn't broken 106 yet. Do not jump the gun. It hasn't broken 106 yet. Remember that it is always going to be that area that you consider rather than just one line. So it has to be the area. It needs to close above 106. The candle needs to close above 106. Possibly you need to see about 106.15 or 106.20 before I'll be looking for that buying opportunity. Okay, so looking for that upside above 106.20, you would have a good 30 pip, 40 pip stop loss for that 90 pip take profit level, 90 to 100 pip take profit level. So think about it. A little bit more patience, wait for that 106.20, have a 30 pip stop loss for that 90 pip take profit. That would be 1:3 risk reward ratio for that upside. So looking at above 106.20 towards 107.32, you still have that 1:3 risk reward ratio. However, what we've seen here as per last week, when I spoke about the US yen last week, we saw that it's hit 106 and resisted and started turning down. Last week, we said that it was going to come down and test 105. It did exactly that. I hope you jumped into that trade at that point last week. So this week again, if it does resist 106, then we can actually see it turn back down as well. So that patience to wait for it to react to that level is very important. If it does resist that resistance below 105.80, below 105.80, you're looking at a 30 pip stop loss for that 60, 70 pip take profit level again. So downside, risk 30, make 60. Upside, risk 30, make 90. But all you have to do right now is sit there and wait for those price levels to trigger. Okay, so more likely, I'm anticipating tonight it could go out towards the upside as we expect some strength come around for the US dollar. So that's the US yen done. Let's look at the euro yen on the H4 time frame. Euro yen on the H4 time frame, pretty much on that straight line, well, not straight line, diagonal line upwards towards 129.51. Towards 129.51. At this point right now, I would say it's late, way too late to get into any trade to trade it up towards that level. A 55 pip or 50 pip take profit level with a risk of, reasonable risk about 50 pip stop loss, a 1:1 might not be worth it at this point. What I'd rather wait for is for it to either hit that 129.51 level and turn down and look for that selling opportunity as it gets resisted downwards, or to let it turn back down and possibly see whether it will bounce at 128.40 for any buying opportunities. I think more likely we're going to see it climb up. As we see the US yen climbing, that might actually drag the euro yen upwards towards 129.51, and then we see that move upwards. And then actually with the euro yen, looking at the euro dollar, we might actually see that turn back down as it sits in this consolidation here. If any clear directions come around, that might actually affect the euro yen. So let it climb up. This would be an opportunity missed right now. Let it move towards 129.51 before deciding whether to sell it down or whether you can let it break higher towards 131.71. Okay, so nothing much to do on the euro yen right now. Wait for it to move up towards the resistance. Or if you really want to micromanage your trade, you could trade it up on the H1 or M15 time frame. Traders Club members, we spoke about this last night already. The pound yen is interesting, but yet slightly disappointing. Last night, as we spoke about it, we said on the H4 time frame, pound yen, this candle here was looking like it's going to turn quite nicely downwards for that counter trend trade. It didn't materialize as it continued to move higher, now testing that 149.94 level. Okay, I think that at this point right now, it's still testing that resistance level. Further upside could still be possible, although I think as we go along, it seems more unlikely. I think that at this point right now, we're going to see it sit across before possibly turning back down again. So that counter trend trade is still something to watch out for. That counter trend trade is still something that could happen, but it's probably going to take a little bit longer than we expected. So it wasn't going to happen last night, probably would not happen today either. This might be something that will happen over next week as we see it possibly move up, test that 149, look like it's going to break before turning back down again. So I am still looking for selling opportunities on the pound yen as it possibly rejects the 149.94 level. At this point now, Any questions? I see a lot of summaries going up in the chat. And those of you who are joining us on Facebook, you know, the link is there. Click on the link. We do this every day. Make sure you join us in the Zoom call so that you can ask questions in the chat, and then we can also address your questions there. Okay, so the last one that we're going to go through is gold. Look at gold. How boring has it been? The last time we spoke about gold, I said that at 1773, it could go up towards 1845. It went up slightly before now looking like it's turning back down again towards 1773. With the way nothing much is happening in the markets, what I mean by nothing much is there's no real surprises. There's no big risk coming around. COVID vaccination seems to be going quite well. You know, it shows that it's working. Governments are implementing it quite strongly across the board. So what's happening now is people are not so worried. So that flow of capital towards gold, towards reserve, is taking off the foot off its gas. So that's why we're seeing gold come back down, possibly now come back down towards 1773. I think that it will sit in this very tight range between 1773 to about 1800. Sitting in this range, purely waiting to see what's going to happen in terms of global recovery, in terms of the major economies, and the overall impact of the COVID cases. So with that, I don't think it's going to be super exciting on gold, but do look for buying opportunities on gold as we see that capital flow towards that reserve currencies and reserve commodities. All right. So with that said, I will hand it back to, what about bond yield? I don't look at bond yield, you know, not too exciting there. So I'm not too keen on that side. I try to keep it a bit more simple. Just focus on what actually will move, what actually could impact prices more directly rather than having too many different instruments coming into the play. Sometimes you end up overthinking, over-considering rather than executing trades and getting into it. All right, so with that, I'll pass it back to Jinmei.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Yeah, so I've just launched a poll. Do let us know what you think of this webinar. I'm also going to paste a couple of links in the chat right now. Yep, so do join our YouTube channel, subscribe to it to get our daily recordings, free Forex Signals, our Telegram channel, and also the Traders Club link if you need support for your trading. So yeah, that's the end of this webinar. We will see you guys tomorrow for the Canadian dollar analysis. See you, goodbye, thanks.